everyone. Welcome to NetoAI's podcast, where we connect with industry pioneers and thought leaders to explore the breakthroughs, challenges, and transformative power of AI. Join us for deep dives into the future of technology and its impact on business and society. I'm your host, Smriti Singh, Chief Scientist at NetoAI, and I'm delighted to introduce our guest, Babita Evans Kumar, for today's session. Babita is a seasoned digital transformation director with global experience, driving growth through agile strategies and innovative solutions. Renowned for leading large scale transformation projects, Babita excels in change management, M&A, app development, and UX design, delivering efficiency and profitability across industries. Hi, Babita. How are you today?
I'm great, Dr. Smriti, and wishing you and the viewers a great, happy, prosperous, and safe 2025.
Thank you so much, and same to you. It's
Thank you.
lovely to have you here on the session, and I'm sure we will share good insights on AI and Gen AI that is helping us even in our daily lives. So, Babita, you come with so much of experience, and in this era of AI and Gen AI, we all know that it holds transformative potential across industries and daily life. It can automate complex tasks, it analyzes vast amounts of data, and enables personalized experiences. So, AI is reshaping how businesses operate these days and how individuals interact with technology. I want to ask you, is AI, Gen AI for you just a hype, or businesses are really looking for these solutions?
Great question, Dr. Smriti. For me, Gen AI will remain a buzzword or hype until it becomes Bright's AI. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm going to use a very simple mnemonic for non technical audiences. By Bright's AI, I mean, is it bias free? Is it respectful of privacy? Is it intelligent, delivering predictable and accountable outcomes? Is the governance transparent? Is it honest and accurate? Is it trustworthy and sustainable? Maintaining human in the loop systems and ensuring that humans are valued, empowered, and integral to decision making processes. So for me, it's all about elevating the human centric aspect of our ways of working.
Absolutely. I think that human centric touch is so essential when we are building AI solutions so that not losing touch with real human beings who are our consumers. So, enterprises are working towards building industry specific or domain specific AI solutions these days, such as LLMs. You might know that Amazon recently launched a suite of foundational models. Bloomberg developed an LLM purpose built for finance. So there are a number of, and there's one for biomedical domain as well. So this seems to be a major trend towards handling specific use cases. But what trends or innovations in AI excite you the most about their future potential to solve business challenges?
Another great question, Dr. Smriti. For me, the trends or innovations that excite me most are explainable AI. One that is enhancing transparency to build trust in AI decisions. For me, it's about synthetic data generation, where AI can be used to create high quality synthetic data sets, addressing data scarcity and improving model training in sectors like healthcare and finance. Cross industry AI platforms, building interoperable AI solutions that integrate seamlessly across converging ecosystems, enabling better collaboration and innovation. I think a couple of days ago, Satya Nadella spoke about having an AI layer. He even mentioned
Yeah,
that SaaS is dead. And you know what? There's an element of truth in it because unless you have an AI layer that integrates all your applications, it's not going to make sense. So I think
absolutely.
having that AI layer is going to become critical. And it is very exciting to create a foundational AI layer going forward. And again, there are emotional AI aspects that excite me, but sustainability applications addressing global challenges like poverty, hunger management, and waste management, food scarcity is definitely something which is very close to my heart as a human being.
And you touched upon a very good point, Babita, when you mentioned that every organization has to have that AI layer, these days, and they just can't do without it. Even at NetoAI, we often hear it from our clients that they want to use AI solutions, but they aren't exactly sure where these solutions will fit into their ecosystem, right? So it's really important to understand the specific business use cases and help organizations move ahead in solving their specific problems. So for you, what are the key challenges you think businesses face in adopting AI technologies, and how can we overcome these problems?
Thanks for that question, Dr. Smriti. I think some of the biggest challenges are when you apply Gen AI to a flawed workflow or work process, a process that has a lot of pain points for the end users. So I think we need to have a first principle thinking about how are we actually helping the end users or the consumers before we try to bring AI into the picture. But some of the other challenges that businesses face in adopting AI are data issues. If the data quality is poor, if there's insufficient volume, you're not going to get the right
Yeah,
outcome. Digital literacy gap, bringing just certified people without practical real world experience remains a challenge. That's a talent gap. Gaps in legacy systems and their workflows bring in complexity and conflict. Um, there's a high initial investment for AI tools and infrastructure, and if you don't have a clear AOR, AI return on investment, that's not the most important aspect right now in the world is trust. There's a lot of resistance due to fear of job displacement or opaque decision making, people not being kept in the loop. It's again the human in loop.
yeah.
So this is why the human oversight, the human centric approach is vital when organizations are building a foundation for the AI layer.
Yeah, I remember, I think Elon Musk stated back in April 2024 that I believe that by the end of next year, we'll have an AI that is even smarter than any human being, right? So we all are working towards it, but we also understand, as you mentioned, that these solutions, this technology comes with its own challenges, right? I wanted to understand from you, how can organizations address risks like bias and misinformation in AI systems to maintain trust and accountability that you have been talking about?
Dr. Smriti, I think one good starting point could be understanding what data are we tracking, what data are we training, and why. And how is this data going to be used ethically and transparently? One of the approach is investing in data infrastructure and governance, elevating the digital literacy, implementing a phased and scaled adoption for AI, and almost look at it as leveraging AI as a service platform to reduce costs, to make sure that you're not over investing. Now, I started with data collection and data because I think that should be the priority. And
Yeah.
no, just let's look at an applicant tracking system. There's a lot, like people are very excited and they want to use AI for applicant tracking system. Now, the thing is, when you're collecting data for an applicant tracking system, the data collection should prioritize the skills, the experience, the aptitude, and applied knowledge and the thinking styles of the candidate to ensure a fair merit based process.
Yeah.
Sensitive demographic data such as gender, gender identity, caring responsibilities should be gathered sparingly. And only at the advanced hiring stages should they be collected for supporting ethical diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging initiatives. Collecting all this kind of information right up front raises ethical concerns and undermines trust.
Yeah,
And it is not justifiable to collect that kind of data from candidates who are going to be rejected.
absolutely, absolutely. I think that is the key for all the organizations who are working towards AI, building AI solutions and Gen AI solutions. Everyone has to keep in mind the AI governance and how it's still human centric, and we are building solutions that are more transparent, explainable, accountable, and as you said, sustainable. And just last question, which is like continuation to my previous question, what must organizations keep in mind embarking into this AI journey?
Thanks for that question, Dr. Smriti. I think it is the organizations must address risks like bias and misinformation in AI systems to maintain the trust and accountability by mitigation, using diverse representative data sets and audit
Yeah,
algos for fairness, adopting explainable AI frameworks to clarify decision making. Human oversight, human in the loop is absolutely critical for decision making. Continuous monitoring is absolutely important. Um, and we talked about the ethical AI guidelines. So I think if I had to summarize in a nutshell, it is about having a strategic alignment, ethical alignment with the organizational goals and having meaningful business outcomes to create value, creating a proof of concept that can be scaled. It is very important that organizations start with proof of concepts to test the success in a controlled environment. And once it's successful, you scale the AI solution across the organization or the ecosystem based on validated outcomes. And
yeah,
last but not the least, and the most important, it's change management. Preparing the stakeholders for the cultural shifts and making sure that they are supported with the right skills um, to ensure that AI augments them rather than replaces the humans in the loop.
yeah, 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 absolutely, absolutely. That is the need of the hour. uh, so the solutions that we are building, that has to go hand in hand with compliance and governance. I completely agree with that, Babita. And with that question, Babita, will we have reached the end of this podcast. So thank you so much for joining us today and for sharing such valuable insights.
And
And
thank
for
you
our
so much
viewers,
for having me here as well. And thank you very much to the audience as well. Take care.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Babita.
Cheers.
So we'll be back soon with another exciting session exploring more about the transformative power of AI. Until then, take care and keep innovating. See you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Babita.